Hi guys, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Today is a beautiful day, beautiful day. Today I'm gonna be doing some bread pudding. First, let me show you. We have the sugar, we have the spices, the butter, raisin and all of that, and we have the milk. So you're going to watch me now as I put the bread to soak with some of the other ingredients because it has to be properly soaked before we can do anything else. And I hope that the day has, or the night or the evening has been going well for you. And whatever the situation is, if you even have a problem, just don't focus on it too heavily. Just get into the kitchen and cook, bake, do something, fry, make a drink, and lift your spirit, right? So, and in everything that you do, be thankful and be appreciative to yourself because what you are the person who got up and decided to do it. So, without me saying too much, I'm going to be putting my bread. My hands are already washed. I'm going to be putting my bread now and the things into the bowl for you to see. Right? Here I have some bread. No, they can't put in there as big as that. You know, so you have to break them up into smaller pieces. Then we go from there. You know, I wish I had hard-dough bread, but I don't have any hard-dough bread. I have these dinner rolls, so I'm using them. Whatever we have, we must use it up. Use it up. Sometimes we have things in the fridge, you know, and we just throw them out if we just realize and say, oh, I could do this for the kids, you know, and then I could pack their lunch. Can you imagine? They won't have to go and buy, you know, and you yourself, you're going to work or going somewhere to church or someplace, you could just do that, right? So now, I'm going to throw some of my raisins. Have my raisins. I want a lot of raisins in it too. Oops. A lot of raisins I want in it. This is my bread pudding. Right? Putting some other seasoning on it. So when we're ready, everything is soaked. This is the nutmeg that I just put in. I'm going to put in some ground cinnamon. Not much. You do to your taste, right? Here I have some vanilla. You know your taste, right? Some people like a lot of spice. Alright? And this is some allspice. Alright, no more, that's it. Then I'm going to be pouring the milk. Pour out some milk. I'm going to be pouring the milk all over it now. Looks like it may need a little more. I don't want too much. I don't want it too soft. Let me check it out if I need to put some more milk. I need to add some more milk to it. I'm going to add some more milk, guys. I'm going to add some more milk. I'm just using the regular milk that we can pour out to drink. I don't think the condensed milk would have been an ideal use, you know. All right, this will do. I don't think the condensed would have been an ideal use. So if you can get your milk, you get the dry milk, you can mix it. Or you buy the, when I say dry milk, I mean the powder one. If that's what you have, you mix it up Or if you have the milk in the jar or in the jug, use that one as well. So I'm going to put this now to soak, right? I'm pushing down all of this. Then when I'm ready now, I'm going to add some other things to it. So I want it all to soak. To soak, 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 soak. I want it to soak, soak, soak. Bread pudding. Bread pudding. I like it so much. And it seems as if the things we like, that's what we do often. I'm never yet tired of bread pudding. Guys, try it. You have your leftover bread, just store them in the fridge. Some people doesn't like to eat the bread ends. Don't throw them away. Just store them in the bread bag, and put them in the fridge. Put them someplace. I don't like when I let them spoil, but just keep them safe in the fridge. That's where they have to be kept. Right? See me now? See me now? See me now? But I have to let it soak. I have to let it stand for a while. When I'm ready to do some more work on it, I want to add some more spice to it to bring it up. Right, but I want this to soak in it for the time being. It's going to be a huge bread pudding. But I can do it in two sizes. Two separate containers. Alright, so I'm going to let it stand for a while and then I'll get back to it. Okay, so there it is. Just use a spoon. I'm just breaking the other bigger pieces to smaller pieces. I'm pushing them right into the spice that I've had already put in. And I'm going to bake it that you have never, I'm not going to put it in the oven, I'm going to try showing you how I always bake before I was able to buy a stove that has oven. And you have an oven now, you just fix it up, put it in the oven. It's very easy to bake. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. And it can be very nice too. Nice thing. Okay? Let me leave it for a while. I'm not ready to put in the bun and the sugar yet. Let it stay for a while. Okay, there it goes. So let my seasoning, let my spice, I'm saying season, let my spice stay right there. Because I may have to add some more. I put in all my raisins, which is important. Alright? Okay. I'm gonna watch me as I go along. Look at my mixture. Look at it. Lovely bread pudding I'm gonna make for you guys. Working on the pudding now. I'm in the final stage of it. I'm going to add some more things to it and then prepare it for the pot. See my pot on the oven there? This pot here, I put it on so it will get heat. That's only baking that pot. I can do other things in it, but chiefly, I like my cake or pudding steamed. Sometimes I put it in the oven, it's kind of dryish. But it's a choice that I have. I can use the oven, but I'm trying to show you how much we can utilize our other containers in the house, right? So look at me now while I continue with what I'm going to do with regards to the pudding, right? Bread pudding. So now I'm going to add some sugar, just a little, but the bread already has sugar in it. Just a little sugar. Just a little. I'm going to add a little more spice to it. A little more spice. A little more spice to spice it up. Remember we put in some before. Put in a little more again. I'm going to add a little rose water too. Get the rose water. That's something that you have to be careful of because it is very strong. That's really cool. Right. Put my rose water. It's a very thick pot. Then I'm going to put my butter. Add about 2 ounces of butter. Do 2 ounces of the butter. Right? And then I'm going to be mixing now. But that we don't have just the leftovers we have in the house that we are using. And I wanted to see how we can utilize it. Mix out everything and make it dissolve. Well, it looks so lushy and nice. Looks nice. We add our raisins already. We add everything to it. And guys, don't make the mistake of putting any flour in it, please. Yes, we're going to lose that bread eating. Because the bread already has flour in it when it was being baked. So that's why I like making this pudding. You don't need to worry about any flour. I mean, I'm doing cornmeal too. I don't use flour in my cornmeal puddings. See, it's already now. Because I spice it up to soak in the milk before. And I come and add a little more. You can taste it if you wish to. Alright now, so I'm going to be greasing my tins one at a time. I'm going to put in just to show you. Yes, my people, I already cleaned them up. Clean them up. And put some more oil in it. And we're going to, I couldn't make one, but I'm going to share with my neighbors. You know, so my hands are clean, so in the kitchen you must always have clean hands. Clean hands. Okay now, so let me put a piece of foil on the bottom, just the bottom. I'm going to put the foil and I like to grease it just the same. I'm going to put on a piece here. I'm going to put at the bottom. I'm going to put another piece into this pan, because I'm just going to take these 3 little pans. So now, look at what I have, my mixture. And if it will take, I'm going to take more than one. This will take the other one. So it's not enough for 3. But it's too much for 1. Okay. So I'm going to put in. I'm going to put in this one first. Oops. Let me show you. Show you. See it, I put it in the pot. Put in the pot. No water is in the pot. Dry pot. The dry pot is there. So I'm going to cover it now. One thing, if you're doing something like this, you have to put it, use a thick pot. A thick pot, right? Okay. So cover it. So
A few moments later.